Good afternoon, everyone. This is Linda with Linda Sue Plants for You. I want to welcome everybody back. I've been MIA for a little bit here. I try to do at least one, if not two videos every week, but my health has been getting in the way again, so I appreciate your patience with me, and I appreciate that you all hang in there with me when these downtimes happen. One of the things that I wanted to do is bring you an update on my Sansevieria Corner, and this is it. One of the things that I did differently, if you saw my first video, gosh, that's probably 2 years ago already, of this area here, I did not have this corner shelf. This corner shelf, my husband brought home for me. It was I think he got it at a rummage sale, and he sanded it down and restained it and polished her up, and it's just gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful piece of wood. And I had it over next to my piano, but I had to do some rearranging over there as well, and that's most likely going to be my next video. My pilea was getting totally out of hand, and it was covering up two of my south windows, and it was really difficult for me to get to the plants that were on the windowsill. So anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about this. This is one of my favorite spots right here. I love my side table, and I love that corner shelf, and I know it looks a little bit crowded, but I'm okay with it. So, and I'm used to crowded. Our house is fairly small. Normally I have that other little light on, but I thought when I turned it off it looked better, so I'm going to leave that off while I film. And let's get a close-up here. I don't have anything really out of this world, out of the ordinary, but I do have some favorites, and I wanted to share those with you. One of my plants here is it's a Sansevieria trifasciata, but what kind it is, I don't know. I have been told that it could be what was the name of that? Zalanica, I believe somebody said to me. I really don't know, and honestly, it doesn't matter, because when you research these, some of these plants have like 5 different names, so it's not important. If it is important to you, you can email me, or you can ask me in the comments, and I will do my best to answer you. But my true answer is I'm not sure. There are several plants that look identical to this. Some of them have a little bit wider leaves, but I don't know if that's just because they got more light. So I'm just going to go with we're just going to call her a Sansevieria / Dracaena, mother-in-law's tongue, snake plant, take your pick. And I understand that through research, the bio people that keep track of all this stuff have recently found that the Sansevieria family belongs to the Dracaena family. And I know for those of you that are like me, that's a really hard thing to accept. So if I keep calling it Sansevieria, please don't call the plant police on me. I think I'm going to turn this light off too and see if does that make things better? Oh my goodness, no. Oh. No. No, I think the light was better. Let me turn that back on. Okay. Alright, so beginning up here, my elephant pictures. You all know I love elephants. And I've got my Hartley philodendron that goes all the way across the top there. That starts this wall. This is Sansevieria Marginata. It's got the yellow yellow edging. This guy just never did do very well for me. I don't know why. I've had it under this light since I got it. It grew taller and a little bit wider, but not what I was expecting. Now this one, this is my black gold Sansevieria, and she is so pretty. I really, really love this plant. Her leaves are so thick, and she's so healthy. So healthy. And then, of course, my little elephant family there. And this really is my pride and joy. This is my Sansevierian Moonlight. I've already taken at least one cutting for my daughter. I gave her a pup the last time I repotted this. But just look at her. Gosh, I hope her color is coming through. I'll know when I edit it. Because through my camera, it looks like there's a lot of dark green in here, and there's not. They're all very, very, very light green, almost a bluish color, but it's not coming through very well in this. I hope it is when it goes up live. But look at how big she is. That is a 8-inch pot, I believe, that she's in. And she's huge. She takes up almost the whole table. Which is part of the reason why I moved this shelf over here. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, and so then we have in the back here my Sansevieria Whitney. And I got to tell you a little, I got to take a moment to tell you what happened here. I had her in, let me see if I can just pull her out of there. I had her in a plastic bag when I bought her in quarantine. And I was repotting a plant and I had her on the table. And when I went to get up and move, I caught the end of the bag and pulled her over on the floor. And look what happened. I was so sad. Oh, I was so sad. I waited so long to get this plant. But, you know, life isn't over because your plant gets broken. So I'm just going to leave her. And she does have a lot of new growth in there. She loves it here. She's not mad at me. So it's okay. Alright, let me stick her in back. Now, I have a question maybe for anyone who knows the answer. I received this whale fin from Peggy and at Peggy's Plants. She's got an excellent channel, by the way. If you haven't seen her, you owe it to yourself to check her out. And she had a bunch of these started, and she took it upon herself to send me a piece of her collection, and I was so moved by that because I never asked people to do that, and I would never expect anybody to do that. And she one day asked me for my address and said she wanted to send me a plant, and I've been following her for quite a while, so I trusted her, and lo and behold, I got this whale fin, and I've wanted one of these forever. So I was very excited to get her. And she's grown some since I had her, and I know that they're slow growing, but I just feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like she should have made more progress by now. And if not, that's okay. I'm okay with the size that she's at, but I just want to make sure that there isn't something more I could be doing. I do feed her. I give her worm castings. I gave her fresh soil a couple times since I had her, and I don't know. She just wants to be the little guy, I guess. I'm not sure. So that's what I have on my table, and that's far less than what I did have. I removed a lot from this table because it was so crowded you couldn't really appreciate the plants. Okay, and so then on this shelf I've got my samarite, and that just never grows. That's been the same size forever. Very slow growing. And then this is my honey eye, I believe it is, bird's nest, Sansevieria honey eye. I think that's, yeah. And she's pretty. I love the variegation. And this one too. Now, I thought this was a honey eye, but there's a few other ones that have different names. So if somebody knows that, if that's not a honey eye and you know the name of it, please leave it in the comment section for me, will you? And I did have a baby on there that I gave to my daughter. And I think, oh, yep, I'm getting another baby. See? Right there. So she's happy here. And then I have another bird's nest fern down there. Now, that had a tag in it that it was a black star, and I don't think it is. I think it was mismarked. But I guess we'll be able to see better when it grows up a little bit. But anyway, that's it for my Sansevieria collection. I have a few in my dining room that, but I'm not going to show those today. This was just to show you my corner here, and that on the bottom there is a music box that I got from my husband's aunt, and that's pretty much it. Try to back up here without falling. Oh, and that stand that's hanging on the wall, that is something that I had some plants in there. They didn't like it if they didn't get enough light. So, see if I can get a close-up there. It's a double shelf that my daughter bought me for, it was either Christmas or my birthday. They're a week apart, so I often get those mixed up. Sorry for the jerkiness. But I am thinking about putting making some cuttings from my philodendron Brazil and putting it in there, because that plant just does not need very much light, and I think it might just make it there. So I'm going to give that a go as soon as I get some strength back. And in the meantime, I hope you all liked it. I'm so in love with this whole wall. I think it just all fits together so beautifully. My elephant pictures and my stand that my husband got me for my birthday one year. That's iron, heavy iron, scrolled. It's beautiful. And then, of course, the little wooden stand next to it. So, alright. Well, that'll be it for today. As always, I have a lot more planned. I'm not making any promises about when I'm going to get it done, but I know it's been a while, so I really pushed myself to get this finished for you guys, because I've been talking about it forever, so I know how that feels when you're looking forward to something and it doesn't happen. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you all have a great Thursday, and hopefully I can get another video out before the weekend is over. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, so you can look for that. If you've got any comments, don't be afraid to leave them. If you like my channel and you want to subscribe and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And my daughter or somebody told me that I should be asking you guys to go ahead and share. And okay, so I'm going to do that. If you like the video and you're on Facebook or Twitter, I guess you can share it to that. So that's up to you, but I'm just reminding you, and it does help my channel, as do the thumbs up. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to be notified, don't forget to hit that bell and hit all, and then you won't miss any future videos. Alrighty, that's it. I'll say goodbye for now. Bye now.